Hi all, CJ back again. How is everybody? Okay, some while ago I did a video with some it would help if I could speak, with some relaxation techniques, which some of you actually found useful, even though I made the biggest cock up of most of them. So I thought we'd at least give it a bash, see how it goes. So, when we're feeling anxious, stressed, we might not actually realise that we're shallow breathing. And I think in today's world where everything's rush, we tend to be in that perpetual shallow breathing, but we don't realise we're doing it. So what is shallow breathing? Shallow breathing is when you're only breathing into your chest area. And then when that gets faster, that's when you start hyperventilating. So what we need to learn to do is to breathe into our tummies. Now, I should start this off by saying I am no expert at anything other than talking. I did do 25 years of yoga with the most wonderful yoga teacher in the world, most of which I've remembered. A lot of it I can't do anymore, even though I have hypermobility syndrome. But we're just going to start with some relaxation today. So when we shallow breathe, we're just breathing into this area here. So what you all to have a little bit of a stretch. Get yourselves nice and comfy. You can lie on the bed, sit back in the chair, wherever you're comfortable, and place your hands on your tummy. Now you can either breathe in through your nose or through your mouth for these exercises, but always out through the mouth, but you can breathe in through the nose or mouth. I have severe ENT problems, which I'm on to the hospital for. I struggle to breathe on a daily basis, so doing breathing exercises is quite difficult for me. So do whatever is comfortable for you. Okay, so we've got nice and comfortable. We've got our hands on our tummies. I'm going to take a big breath in. We're going to blow it out really, really slowly through what I call pursed lips. So you're not opening your mouth wide, you're just... And you breathe out for as long as you can. So, if you're ready, we'll take a deep breath in. We'll just start with taking a deep breath in. Now, don't ask me for science. I got a D- in science, and my science teacher said to me, "You're as good at science as your sister," and I was really pleased until I found out she was rubbish too. But the genuine science behind it is, when we breathe in, our heart rate goes up slightly. When we breathe out, it goes down. So it makes sense that if we can make our outer breath as long as we possibly can, that's good for us. So don't compete with yourselves. Don't get cross with yourselves. Just do what you can. Now you should have felt your tummy rise as you took that breath in. So we're going to take another deep breath in and hand on the tummy, and you're going to feel your tummy rise, hopefully. Ready? Here we go. And just take a breather in between. And then we're going to do that another time. So when you're ready in your own time, if you can try to hold the breath just for a second or two at the top. So you take the deep breath in and you hold just for 1-2 seconds before you let it out. Don't worry about that bit if you're still mastering rising your tummy. Okay, no competition, just at your pace. So you take a deep breath in. We're going to do that one more time. We're going to try to hold at the top for 2 seconds. If you can't, it's not a problem. And see if your tummy rises. So, in your own time, when you're ready, big breath in. You may or may not have noticed that your shoulders should have gone down a little bit from when we started. Hopefully they have. So we're just going to give this one more go, and then we're going to move on to the next one. So, in your own time, when you're ready, hands on your tummy, deep breath in. We're going to hold for 2 seconds if we can. If you can't, just breathe straight out. This is to relax you, not to give you a competition against yourself. So just do what you can do. Okay, so ready? We're going to take a deep breath in, hands on our tummies. And then we'll just go back to regular breathing. If you've got asthma, like me, you might find that you just need this time just to have a little breather and get your breathing back to normal. My microphone is so good now, you can hear me slurping my drink, so I'm trying not to do that. Okay. So, don't worry if you haven't mastered that one. We can do it again. Okay, now, my yoga teacher taught me this 20 years ago, and it was recently on the television. It was introduced to me as box breathing or square breathing. So we're going to imagine an equal-sided square. Well, as equal as you can imagine in your head. If you need to softly close your eyes for this one, that's fine, but I'll just explain to you what we're going to do. So we're going to imagine the box in our mind, and we're going to breathe in for 4, out for 4, in for 4, out for 4. So we'll do one together and see how we get on. I can't do the breathing and the counting at the same time. So, you want to gently, if you want to watch me, this one. Okay, so we're going to go in for 4. Now, I struggle with this one because you're supposed to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And as I've said, I can't breathe through my nose on a daily basis. I can't smell much, so I have to do this one through my mouth. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. As long as you're concentrating on the box. So you can either watch me, if you like that punishment, or you can just gently close your eyes, and we're going to do it again. So we're going to go in for a count of 4, out for a count of 4, in for a count of 4, out for a count of 4. So I don't think I can do this one with you and speak at the same time. So when you're ready, imagine that box. So you're going to breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4, and out, 1, 2, 3, 4, and in, 1, 2, 3, 4, and out, 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I will demonstrate it without speaking. Okay, so ready? Now this one makes me quite breathless, so I personally don't like this particular breathing exercise. However, for you, it may be your favourite. So you're just gently breathing in for 4, out for 4, in for 4, and out for 4. With your eyes gently closed, and you're imagining just a square box, an empty square box, and you're going, when you're ready, so we're going to breathe in, and we'll do that one more time. When you're ready in your own time, no rush. When you're ready. So that's one that you can go away and perfect in your own time, because obviously I don't want this video to drag on for ages, and you probably don't want it to either. So that's square breathing or box breathing. And the last one we're going to do today is actually called, and I had to write it down, it's called the hand on the heart technique. And you'll never guess what we're going to do. We sure are. We're going to put our hands on our chest. Okay. So this is a distraction technique for when you're feeling really, really anxious and you want to try to calm down. Now, hopefully these will be things that you can actually see, smell, etc. If not, you imagine them in your mind. So we're going to start off naming 5 things that we can see. I can see my puppy dog right next to me here. I can see my mobile phone over there. I can see a cushion over there. I can see a plant there, and I can see a television there. So that was 5 things. So you need to think of your 5 things that you can see and say them out loud. So, when you're ready, 1 thing, 2 thing, 3 thing, 4 thing, 5 thing. So you just look around wherever you are. You might be in your bedroom, so you can see your wardrobe, chest of drawers, a mirror. So 5 things that you can see. And again, there is the main thing my yoga teacher taught me, well, put it this way, the main thing I took away from yoga with Lynn was that it wasn't a competition. It wasn't a competition with the rest of the group. It was a big group of us. She was very popular. It was nearly a 2-hour class. There was no messing around, and, you know, we did some serious yoga. But she would always say, I'm so sorry if the video's wobbly, guys. I don't have anywhere to work just now. I have to set up my ring light. I have to set up my microphone. And I'm plugged in to the mains. So just, if you can bear with me for a short while, after Christmas, I will find myself a place that I can actually set up and leave set up to video, because I want to keep this channel going as long as I can and to help as many people as I can. So we've seen the 5 things, and we've gone round the room and we've spoken them out loud. So now, 4 things that you can touch around you. My glass of water, my throw, my cushion, and my puppy dog. That was 4, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4. So 4 things that you can touch. If there aren't 4 things within reach, don't go running around the room trying to find them. Just imagine them in your head. Just imagine 4 things that you would touch. So normally you would stroke a pet, wouldn't you? If you're like me and you like textures and textiles, I have a cushion that I like the feel of. I like to stroke. So things like that. But again, absolutely no competition whatsoever. 3 things that you can hear. Now, right now, all I can hear is the sound of my own voice. So, I can hear my central heating kicking in. I can hear when my puppy dog barks. And right now I can just hear the sound of silence. It's almost deafening. 3 things that you can hear. So, you know, if it is currently quiet where you are, think of things you can hear. Birds chirping. I'm doing this off the top of my head, which is really dangerous. Church bells ringing. Wind in the trees. Anything you can hear. I've had to write these down, guys, because I just wouldn't remember them all. We're supposed to be acknowledging these things, but I'm not sure that word's absolutely necessary. So we have to, the experts suggest physically going to find something to smell, e.g. the soap in the bathroom. I'd say, hopefully, we're in quite a relaxed state right now. So rather than gassing up and going around finding things, we can just acknowledge 2 things in our head that we can smell. And one would be my candle that I have, and I love the smell of dinner cooking when I cook dinner. And the last one is one thing you can taste. And my go-to is either going to be coffee or Coke, because they're my main drinks. They're pretty much all I drink. So I'll just run those through with you again. We're not going to do them again. I'll just tell you what they are. So it's 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. I'm really, really sorry about the wobbly video. I don't know if it'll be good enough to put up. I hope so. See how you feel. Have a nice stretch. See if your shoulders are a bit lower. See if your breathing's a bit deeper. And just see how you feel. It's just my way of trying to help. As I say, I don't know if I would go as far as to say I'm an expert in fibromyalgia. 41 years worth of experience of it is enough for me. But no, I wouldn't call myself an expert. But I hope you found some use in those breathing techniques, that you were able to do them along with me or afterwards. Please, I beg of you, could you give me some feedback? Because if you've enjoyed this video, I will do one again, and the more I do it, hopefully the better I'll get at it. So if you found it useful, even if you just put yes in the comments, it would really help me to know I'm doing the right thing for you guys. Because I ask you a lot, what would you like? And you all say to me, CJ, whatever you want to talk about is fine. But I do feel that some of you might be needing to hear something particular. And if you are, again, pop it down in the comments. I will be back again. I have got a video ready. I just need to double check it before it goes out. As you know, I don't edit my videos. Are really not well enough. And I need to get up and move because this is too long for me to sit. I'm sorry the video's got so long. I do hope you've enjoyed some of it and you found some of it useful. As always, my friends, namaste. God bless. I love you all to pieces, and I look forward to seeing you next time. From Puppy Dog and me, bye.